Hello everyone, Sasquatch of the Bush here, and welcome back to another episode of Gamer's Gospel. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about struggling, and how struggle is actually a sign that you're doing good. If you don't believe me, just bear with me. Also, the audio is going to suck because I am recording outside today because I've got a house full of loud people. So I came out here to the pasture to record. But that means you might hear birds and wind and just bad audio. So bear with me with that. Yeah, let's get into it. So we all know what struggling feels like. You're doing good. You're staying away from sin. You're staying in the Word. Then maybe one night you're like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm just gonna go to bed and not read my Word, or I'm not gonna pray. I'm too tired, or I'm gonna do this instead, or maybe you fall back into some kind of sin that you're struggling with. That's an awful feeling, isn't it? You feel like you failed. And if you're like me and you fail constantly, you get to a point you don't even feel like you deserve to be able to ask for forgiveness again. But I'm here to tell you that where we see failure, that's actually just the process. The fact that you are struggling and that there is conflict in you. Oh, there's a little jumping spider. Hi, little guy. Oh, he jumped on my finger. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yeah, it's part of the process. The fact that you are in conflict is a really good sign. Why? Well, the man who's comfortable in his sin feels no conflict. You're not comfortable in your sin. That's good. The day you become comfortable in your sin, that's when you've really failed. So I'm going to read a couple verses here. Let me get them looked up real quick. Galatians 5, and I think it's verse number 17. Yeah, verse 17. For the flesh lusteth against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. So as we see, the flesh and the Spirit are in conflict. One is going to want to do one thing, the other is going to want to do another. If your spirit is in alignment with God, you're going to have that spiritual pull towards godliness, towards goodness, but your flesh will always crave the things that you don't want, or that you shouldn't chase. And that may change at some point in your walk with God, but for most of us, that is going to be a daily struggle until the day God calls us home. And sometimes we can get lost in that struggle, forget that it's just the process. Let me look at another verse. There was another one in Romans, I think. Love the book of Romans. Should read through Romans. It's a really good book. Gotta be my favorite book in the Bible. Okay, yeah, Romans 7, verse 18. For I know that in me dwelleth no good thing, for to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good I find not. And I'll read that in NIV for my followers who don't understand King James. The NIV translation, for I have the desire to do what is good, but I cannot carry it out. What a wretched man am I. Man, haven't we all felt that? If you're like me and you felt that, go type an F in the chat or in the comments section. But that feeling, that sickliness you feel after sin is a good thing. I mean, it's not like the best thing, but it's better than being comfortable in your sin. So next time you falter and you feel bad, remember, are you feeling guilt or are you feeling shame? And there's a difference, and here's that difference. And I'll probably go in more depth in another video, but guilt comes from the Holy Spirit, shame comes from the enemy. So are you feeling oh, I need to do better? Or are you feeling, oh, I'm so terrible? Listen to the voice that encourages you. That's God's voice. God's voice will encourage you even when you fall because He knows you're just still a work in progress. Just like I am. Just like we all are. So next time you're struggling, just remember that the fact that you are struggling means you're headed down the right path. That's all I've got for you all today. Thank you for listening. I encourage you to... Oh, the spider's back. Hi, buddy. Can I get a picture of you this time? My camera won't focus, but I'll try and snap a couple. There, I think I got a good one. Almost. Oop, and he jumped. Okay, I'm getting distracted on the spider. Okay, yeah, outro, that's what I was doing. I encourage you to go read the verses and around those verses for yourself. Obviously, staying in the Word is the best thing for you. Also, friendly reminder to stay hydrated. But I'm going to stop yapping and let you get back to your day. So until next time, good health, good luck, and may God bless. Bye-bye now.